Hello, this is Umitencho back for another video. I know art video. I know I'm late, very late on putting this video. Sorry about that. I just wasn't really feeling it. That being said, I got 2 of next week's videos up. I just gotta go ahead and do the art for next week's video if I decide to do that. I'm going to just what I want to do. I want to go back and choose some ones I've already done before, just to see if I can do better versions of them. I think there'll be something nice to do and whatnot. I just been stumped with this whole rent situation. It's just like I'm just tired of facing eviction every month and all this other stuff, and it just kind of got me. They went and rather than asked the feds for more money to sort of keep the program, they just ended it. So it's just that's just kind of not nice. And in my state, rents and mortgages are just going through the roof, so it's not like I can leave my current apartment and then go into something cheaper. It's like that's not an option right now. So it is what it is. So it is what it is. That being said, back on the art stuff, I think I've improved. At least I think I gotten this Star versus Universe art down. I did a oh my goodness, I'm already forgetting her name. Eclipsa. I did Eclipsa drawing, and looking back now, it's like, yeah, I'm not really proud of that, but you know, time changes things. You put in the effort, I guess. I decided for this because I know her whole thing is circles, so I just decided to draw some circles, just put a little bit more oomph into her drawing. I'm liking how the Pokemon ones came out. Not necessarily. My problem with Tentacruel is supposed to be looking fierce, but I have it more wide-eyed, which you'll see with soon later. I am happy with how Tentacool came out. I was debating during the drawing of if I was going to color in the whole body, because he has some shade of blue, but I decided to not color in everything, and I think it had a better effect. The shading had a better effect as a result. I started with shading in. It looks like I'm coloring, but it's just I didn't use the 6 or AB. I just used 4. I think this is 4B. I'm just using, I guess technically sulfur. I think what it is, the softer the pencil, the darker you can go in terms of whatnot. And so that's what I did for the jewel as well. I don't know why I just went with 4 or whatever, so I think it works better that way. I just like how I just looking at it like how it turned out. I really like how this one turned out. This might be my favorite of this looking at now. This might be my favorite of the bunch. I originally was going to do another Aizen drawing, go ahead and get him from the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, but he was just turning out terrible. So I'm gonna look for some different references for him, because I tried him twice, and I was just like, I'm not putting out that terrible quality. And I was like, at this point, I'm 2 years into this whole art thing. Put some extra quality controls. Like if you're not feeling that art style, try something else. And so I went and looked at my schedule and art schedule, and I had pulled Tristan Taylor from Yugioh. I know I did very early on Alexis Rhodes from the franchise, and that didn't turn out bad at all, with it being so early in. So I figured, well, let's do a character from the show that doesn't have such a wild style. And I feel like Tristan is, I don't want to say plain, but he's not got 5 different distinct colors or whatnot on his hair and whatnot. It's like with you, it's like yellow, black, Magenta. It's been a while since I looked at Yugi as visually, but what I'm trying to say on that. My difficulty with drawing Tristan was his left cheek. I had to do it a couple more times. And then for his hair, I guess because with the color, it's supposed to represent shading, I'm guessing. For this, it's 3 different colors. So, well, technically 5. If you look at 4 if you look at the right. And I was trying to lighten it up because I didn't want it to look like a beard. Just like, no, it's just there's a shadow under him. I was kind of going into this. I was kind of fear how I was going to handle the Tentacool, Tentacruel line, just because I have at this point in the Pokédex, I have not drawn any really like fish. Come to think of it, any fish or sort of sea life other than maybe Squirtle. But the problem with that is they're more closer to human shape than they are to the shape with amphibians and whatnot, with turtles, which are technically reptiles. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just been drawing really mammals and humanoid shaped Pokemon and whatnot, and I guess and dragons and reptiles. I mean, yeah. So just looking at how I did that. I forgot if I went with a darker shade. I think what it was with Tentacool, I went with 2B, and then with Tentacruel, I went with 4B and whatnot. And then as you can see, sometimes you can get similar results. It's just sometimes you may just have to put more pressure. Higher the number, the less pressure you need to use, which is great on my hand. Obviously, if I'm going 4 drawings in a row, you want to do that. So this is it for now. Comment, like, subscribe. Social medias are in the video description. Hit that notification bell, and if you want to chip in or help out with a content creator, that's also in the link is in the description. See you later.